Welcome back to the show. Welcome back to the show. Now, why I'm in such a good mood, honey, is because we are saving. And you know, as soon as it's all about saving money, I get excited, Dumi.
Exactly. I feel you, Pali. It's all about saving those pennies, and that's what we are here for.
Absolutely. Well, whilst the energy is still buzzing here in the kitchen, Mzansi, here is a fabulous recipe that you can prepare in just 10 minutes. A creamy custard dumplings have an enticing vanilla and cinnamon flavor that make this a please can I have some more dessert. Now, chef, you don't have a sweet tooth.
This is not my comfort zone. This is not my comfort zone. But yeah, I love dessert, but I don't like making it as well.
Oh, yeah.
So there's a combination of a lot of things. But I don't know where to start with this one. I don't know where to start.
Well, that's why we have Dumi here to talk us through exactly how to whip this up.
If you are a South African that loves milk tart, you will love this because it is milk tart without the fussiness of that crust on the outside. If you want just the filling, this is exactly how we do it. And it's very simple, Pali. Very delicious, very tasty. And it starts off with our Clover fresh milk, which I've started heating up in a pot here. And then into that, I'm adding a half a cup more of our Clover fresh milk.
I mean, keeping it stays fresh for up to 18 days, right? Because of that triple protect. So this is quite perfect for almost any recipe.
Or any recipe, any day. If you want to also make little mini ones for the people in your family, you're more than welcome to do that. If you want to make the big ones that we're making today, then this is exactly where it comes in. So I'm going to add the rest of the ingredients. Pizzo, I know you're not a sweet tooth guy. You've said this.
I'm stealing a recipe, as you see. Maybe I'm going to introduce this at my restaurant. You never know.
Maybe. And the thing is, because South Africans love their milk tart, you might just get more people coming in there because they think to themselves, Kuti, not only is Pizzo doing the traditional beef dishes and all of that, he's also making our milk tart that we all love.
As long as it's South African.
As long as it's South African.
Yeah. Now, this just looks very difficult. I mean, the way that this comes together, it's an art piece on its own, really. I have never imagined trying a milk tart without that crust, but this looks divine. I love the custardy texture.
I love that you enjoy it, Pali.
Oh, wow. And it's not too sweet. This is also iconic. It's not too sweet. So
Really?
How do we make sure that this comes out like this?
We can't share a spoon, whoa. Yeah, but yeah.
Into our
I feel
milk
like I want to try it on as well.
All right, so into our milk that's been warmed up, because you need to make sure that it's warm, we've added our vanilla essence, and into that I'm adding my sugar as well, and all I'm going to do is let that sugar dissolve while I get through the rest of the recipe. It's also very simple. Our cornstarch mixer here, all I'm going to add now is our eggs, which you add one at a time and just break in, and then once you've broken it into the mixture, we're then going to temper this mixture with the hot milk that we have, and then like how you make a custard, actually, like how you'd normally make a custard, more like a creme pat because it's a little bit on the thicker side. And I'm just going to keep adding our eggs, and then once we've added them, we transfer this mixture into our pot over here.
It looks easy.
Very easy, very simple, very tasty. It's a very nice trick if you want to impress the ladies, if you want to impress the gents. Dinner in, it's a very nice recipe to do that with.
Okay.
Yeah. So, Chef, on Chef Pizzo's station, Dumi, what elements from your dish are now mirrored here, and what will you have him doing?
All right, so let's say we've made this dessert of ours. It's now cooked down like I'm about to cook it. In fact, let me do that while I speak to you about it.
Yeah.
So I'm putting the egg mixture into our pot here, and what it's going to do, it's going to cook down and thicken to that consistency that Pizzo has over there. Now, as you can see, it's thickened up. It's a nice creme-packed texture, but we also want it to be light and flaky, light and fluffy. We don't want it to be too heavy, and that's why we've got the addition of our meringue.
Wow.
How long does it take to do it?
It should take about 10-15 minutes, because you just want it to thicken up. Some people rush it because they want it to go too quickly, but don't worry about that, Chef. You can actually start folding in our meringue into that custard mixture that you've got there.
So which one do I use?
Yeah, so start with the white part. It shows that Chef is not a sweet tooth guy.
No. Oh, so you mix it like this?
Just a little bit at a time.
So just a little bit at a time, and then you'll just fold it into the mixture.
Correct, and just fold it together.
So bring around. See, even I know. Look at me teaching. Who's got the masterclass down now? So you're just going to keep going around and folding it in.
Correct.
Around and folding it in.
Then you can add a bit more.
Chef. What's popular, Chef? Okay.
Now you're the chef. You're the chef now.
A little bit more.
Perfect.
So, Dumi, essentially, as we keep folding this mixture in, the meringue and the whippedness of it, we're whipping it into the custard. And essentially, once it's formed together, how then does it need to stand? Does it go for it to look like this?
Yeah, all we're going to do, Chef, you can actually go as heavy-handed as you can now. Just fold it all together.
Okay, not they. You never know with this.
While Chef is doing that, Bali, can I ask you to sprinkle half of that cinnamon sugar onto our plate there, that orange plate that you've got. So half of it, just like a nice thick layer. And then you can stop spooning in that mixture over those that sugar that you've got there. So a spoon each. Yes.
Just like
one
this.
Spoon it onto there. And then you just keep spooning it like that. And then the last part is to add the remaining cinnamon sugar on top. And that's the mixture right there. The only thing that you need to keep note of is the custard. Once it's in this pot, do not stop stirring, otherwise you're going to get those lumpy lumps, and we don't want that. Okay. That's why I've been stirring this entire time we've been talking.
Now I'm jealous.
Chef,
I'm jealous because now you're taking my job, you know?
No, hold it, take it. And then grab this.
Okay.
And then you continue to add that excellence, making it so delicious, so creamy, and I'm very much looking forward to enjoying the rest of it. Head over to afternoonexpress.co.za if you want this recipe.
I'll go. But one of you, Chef.
Oh, he's back. Oh.
Move way.
Clover Fresh Milk.
Made with love by Clover.